Hello and welcome. I am Ray Upchurch and you are watching the Trey Hart Learning Channel. Today on the Trey Hart Channel, we are going to be talking about the effectiveness of various diets and choosing a healthy eating plan. Stick around. Before I start, if you've missed the first in this series, or if you missed the first video in this series, I should say, then please watch it first as it sets the background for today. I have put a link below, and then after you've watched it, come back to this one. What I'm going to be talking about today is the effectiveness of several diets, and then discuss a way that may help you choose a healthy eating plan. So, get out your paper and a pen or pencil and let's get started. If you turn to any media outlet, whether it's the TV, radio, or internet, and type in diet plans, then you will get a lot of information about various diets. These might include Weight Watchers, Low Carb, Low Fat, Atkins, South Beach, Nutrisystem, and many more. Today, I was hoping this video would help you make an informed decision as to which diet might work best for you. When I was doing the research on the evidence base, I discovered that it would be an immense task to try and give you all information about the various diets. What I discovered is that even in the diets, there are sublets of each diet, too many to try to cover in a video. So what I decided was to just give you the highlights on the effectiveness of the various diets. As research has progressed, we finally have some data on many of the diets that we use today. The effectiveness that I am talking about, or the effective studies that I'm talking about, are from large-scale studies, where available that is, on each diet. Today, you will only get the final findings of these studies. Basically, I'm not going to go into everything. Okay, let's get started with the effectiveness of each diet. The low-fat diet appears to be effective for weight loss and reduction in the body mass index. The Mediterranean diet is associated with weight loss and a reduced body mass index. A portion control plate promotes moderate weight loss in obese patients with type 2 diabetes. Weight Watchers, Jenny Craig, and Nutrisystem may be more effective than the standard care. Low carb, high protein are associated with more weight loss than diets with the same energy intake, but a higher energy from carbs. High protein, low fat diets are associated with greater weight loss and fat loss compared to standard protein diets. Low carb and low fat diets are associated with similar 2-year weight loss when combined with a comprehensive behavioral program. Intermittent fasting is associated with similar weight loss at 6 months compared to continuous energy restriction amongst premenopausal overweight obese women. I also reviewed low sugar, vegetarian, vegan diets, all with similar results. Okay, I know that was quick, The truth is that evidence does not show that any one diet is superior to another for losing weight. And unfortunately for vegetarians or vegans, there was no improvement in cardiac deaths, and they even showed worsening brain function than the American Heart Association diet. Though, it should be noted that the vegetarian and vegan diet did show some other health benefits, which were the improved blood pressure and better diabetic control. So, which should you choose? Today, I want to talk to you about a different way of looking at this, rather than a diet. As a matter of fact, if I could, I would make diet a 4-letter word that we would cringe to say ever again. Rather, I would like to say healthy eating plan, or better yet, a life eating plan. If we start thinking of this as a healthy eating or life eating, then it gives us a different perspective. You may be perhaps asking, why does it make a difference? Well, firstly, I would say vegetarians and vegans are on the right mindset, or they have the right mindset. Firstly, they don't think of it as something that you start and finish. They think of it as a life choice. Basically, when a person decides to be vegetarian or vegan, they don't think, okay, I will do this, and when I'm healthy, I'm going to stop. They think of it as, I'm going to keep doing this for the rest of my life. Now, this does not mean to say that some people might say to themselves, I will only eat vegetarian or vegan foods until I lose weight, and then resume. This does not make them vegetarian or vegan any more than it does me when I eat a salad for lunch. This does not also say that some vegetarian or vegans have not reversed their life choice and resumed eating meat products. But what it does mean is it is a life choice. A diet is usually something that is associated with something that's only temporary, something you only do for a brief period, and usually something you intend to give up. A healthy eating plan, or better, a life eating plan, is not something that you would give up. So why is this so important? Well, today you are going to choose your healthy eating plan. That is, if you're not already following one. And the only way you can do this is to realize that it is something that you are going to do for the rest of your life. Yes, the healthy eating plan is for the rest of your life. Now, I want to make something perfectly clear. This is not about being miserable, and it is not about feeling guilty. These two things all by themselves, in my opinion, are the biggest healthy eating plan sabotage there is. And if you add everyday stress, then this is what I call the lethal trio. The lethal trio has led many to abandon their healthy eating and living habits for the non-healthy eating habits and living habits, that is, which compounds the lethal trio, causing a spiral into prolonged unhealthy eating and living habits, and it brings other friends along, such as depression and hopelessness. Now, last week I gave you some homework. So if you already have your binder and a paper and a pencil out, let's review what you ate. Next to each meal, put a P for each protein, that is, and C for each carb. And next to each P and C, write out how many servings for each. Now, you may have to look these up, but just as a general rule, 4 ounces of any type of meat is 1 serving, and about 1 medium slice of bread is 1 carb. The reason we are doing this is to see which is higher. Basically, if we eat loads of carbs, it might be harder to do a no-carb diet such as the Atkins, but completely the opposite if you like lots of proteins. To be honest, choosing a healthy eating plan, to me, is like going to a store and choosing apple. Sometimes I get one type, and sometimes I eat a few different types. But just like the advertising says, just because it says golden delicious doesn't mean it actually tastes delicious. You may perhaps be asking yourself, why didn't you include fats and sugars in your tracking? Aren't they important? The answer is, yes, they are important and aren't to be trivialized. This being said, low fats and low sugar healthy eating plans are very effective, but lately the most popular diets or the most popular eating plans are to reduce your carbs or to increase your protein. Now, is there a best health eating plan? If so, what is it? The answer is yes, no, and maybe. Your task this week is to choose a healthy eating plan and start following it. Remember, this is your life living choice. Use your journal to help make the decision. The best plan is one that you will stick to. Based on your food choices this week, you may be able to make this decision. Write your decision down in your life-changing diary. Write down how you feel about the decision, how you anticipate your health to improve by making this decision. What challenges do you anticipate? What pre-planned actions do you plan on using to help you overcome these challenges? Also, please continue to put your food and exercise down for each day. What 2 things are you grateful for today? In the section below, I have included some healthy eating plans that unfortunately are called diets. I also have included, again, some links to some tracking books should you want to use one, that is. And next time on Tray Heart, I will be talking about SMART goals and how we can set them. If you have liked this video, please press the like button below. And if you are not a current subscriber, please subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you can be notified of any new videos. Remember, your health is your wealth and you are absolutely worth it. I am Ray Upchurch and I will see you next time. Bye for now.